Well, we made it, y'all. The end of John Cena's retirement tour. How long was it ago? It feels like a long time ago that he announced it. Last year, over a year ago. Today, social media have been filled with nothing but love for John Cena. Those who are giving otherwise are rightfully getting ratioed to oblivion. But this is and will never be about them. John Cena wrestled his last match tonight against Gunther. I filmed my reaction to parts of the match because I didn't really have anything to lean my phone on, so I was literally holding it in my hand, and also it was kind of low in battery. I'm actually in fact, this is on being charged at the same time. In a way, I feel confident about filming my review. This might be my last review ever for wrestling. And I say might because if I watch a current show, I'll review it. My hero, my favorite of all time, the GOAT John Cena, officially wrestled his final match. This is a very improvised review, obviously. We go to the beginning of this match. The beginning of the show, Open up, champion versus champion match. NXT champion, Obafemi versus Cody Rhodes, WWE champion. Really dang good match for what it was. Obafemi was really lashing it into Rhodes. And, Obafemi, was over. The crowd loves him already, and this is like his first main roster match ever. I don't know if I wouldn't count it as him officially being on the main roster, but the first match where he appeared on the main roster. Like Survivor Series 2019, how that was Keith Lee's first appearance on the main roster. You know what I mean? It was going great, actually. I wanted Obafemi to win Cody Rhodes via disqualification because Drew McIntyre just had to come in. That actually really derailed it. Well, it was actually going to be a pretty dang good match, actually. And it was, obviously this is very fresh off of this show. First video, well, unless you count my reaction that I filmed. Because I did film my reaction to the ending of the John Cena versus Gunther match. But, Drew McIntyre interferes. Cody Rhodes wins by disqualification. Very sour way to start the show, I must say, with an ending like that. Like, the match itself was going pretty dang good. But, you know what I mean? But, yeah. Next, we have Sol Ruka versus Bayley. I really enjoyed this match a lot. A lot of fun. Sol Ruka was awesome. Loved her performance in this. Bayley trying to get moves in. Sol Ruka won. Bayley did a rose plant. And then Sol Ruka, had her foot on the ropes. I think Bayley tried to do it again, and then Bayley kind of rolled her up for a pin, schoolboy, whatever. Then saw Rick reverse that into her own, and then that was 1, 2, 3. But next up we have the... Yeah, I am kind of trying to rush to the main event, because that's really what this video is about. Yeah. What was I saying? Next up we have the World Tag Team Champions, AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. Team called AJ Lee. Versus, what's his name? Javon Evans and TNA X Division Champion. I think that's what he is. Leon Slater, I believe that's his name. This match was awesome. Nothing but tributes for John Cena all day, and I loved it on social media throughout the show. This match was excellent though. A lot of high flying, fast paced action, and it was so much fun. AJ Styles got the win, pinning what's his name, Leon Slater, I think. And a good friend of mine told me like Leon Slater was like loved AJ Styles and was happy to lose to him, something like that. That would have been me. And I know I still have yet to start the career I want in wrestling. I guess Mark Benoit versus John Cena will always be a dream match. #1 dream match. He got the record. He broke Ric Flair's record. And he got the Intercontinental Championship. He became a Grand Slam champion. But main event time. In his last match ever, the winner of the last time is now Tournament Gunther versus the greatest of all time, the never seen 17, John Cena, Jonathan Felix Anthony Sedisha II Jr. This match was... Before we go into the match, the promos, man. The video packages tributing Cena. Love how Gunther came out first. Crowd booing the shit out of him. And the crowd absolutely erupting when John Cena's music hit. Sold out crowd, by the way. Sold out crowd. And that was because of John Cena. I don't think I've ever seen a show completely 100% sold out. You know, they got this data on Twitter. Yeah. Like, there's like, a few hundred tickets left. There was 0 tickets left for this one. What's that song that played during the John Cena video package? At the end, like before his match. It's kind of sounds like something by Coldplay, you know? Something that Coldplay would do. I don't think it is Coldplay, but, you know? And it was like, all the wrestlers paying tribute. I see you, John. And should I drink? Should I drink? Good friend of mine told me. CM Punk, who is straight edge, broke it to have one shot with Ultimate Warrior. There's a vodka. Maybe I'll have one in tribute to John. Maybe that's why I was planning to fast today, but broke my fast. I haven't eaten much, but I think I'll do it. Fuck it, I'll do it. One drink, one vodka to pay tribute to John. Kind of like at the end of The Sopranos season 2 when Pussy, that's literally the character's name, Pussy, had his last drink, tequila. And that was like out of respect. Straight edge for 9 years. I'll ask my grandmother. Yes, even though I'm a 27-year-old man, I'll still ask her. She says no, I won't do it. She says yes, I'll do it. So, crowd chanting the whole time for Cena, and now I'll go talk to my grandma. Hold on. This is true now, eh? Nanny? So, you know I'm straight in here. Okay? You know I'm straight. Yes. I am considering it. Just tell me yes. Because I'll give you one drink of vodka. I don't know if it's still there. And if there is, I don't think it's it. I guess that was a loyalty test from God. For Johnny. Never mind. I'm still. It was to just drink out of. Yeah. Holy crap. So here's what happened, y'all. I would have done it. My grandmother. She gave me the okay. She didn't know if the vodka was still there. She didn't even know we had that vodka. But that vodka's gone. I would have done it. I would have broken 9 years of sobriety for John Cena. I gave my grandmother the choice for me. She said yes. These are my pills. Can't decide. Let's pretend this was a shot. Yep, I would have done it. This one time I would have done it for John Cena. You can't test my loyalty. The crowd absolutely going nuts for John Cena, booing the shit out of Gunther. What am I trying to say? For the last time, cheering for John Cena. John Cena and Gunther, they go at it. Great stuff. John Cena lands the what's it called? The shoulder block. The shoulder block. The thing where he picks them up and then slams them on their back. He does that. He did that like 3 times. He gave at least 4 AAs in this match to Gunther. Regular AA, kick out. AA through the freaking announce table, which was awesome. Gunther was trying to thing the steps. I was assuming like a Randy Orton in his Bash in Berlin thing he was trying to do. And then third AA was the Avalanche AA. And fourth AA just came out during the last 10 minutes of the match. The last 10 minutes of the match, Gunther had that sleeper hold locked in on John. John got out of it many times. And at the end, John, because Gunther was saying, I'm going to make John Cena tap out. And then John Cena had this faint smile on his face. That's when I knew what was about to happen. The faint smile on his face. John Cena taps out. Gunther wins. Crowd in shock. Crowd chanting bullshit. Triple H comes out. Crowd chants bullshit at him. I dreaded that possibility, but the way it came out, it was more like a bittersweet, I accept it type of thing, if that makes sense. I'm not going to be as mad about it as I imagine I would be, just because how the whole show just, you got to watch the show for yourself, man, to really see how much of a tribute love letter this was to John. This was about John, regardless if he had won or lost. It was all about John. Gunther was barely freaking mentioned in this thing throughout the show. In the ring, the shot we've seen 1,000 times. Very reminiscent to me of the shot of him after his match with Roman Reigns at No Mercy 2017. Kneeling in the ring, smiling at the crowd. This time it's for real. Whole locker room comes out. CM Punk and Cody Rhodes. I kind of missed because as soon as the match ended, my grandmother, as much as I love her, freaking giving me chills right off the bat as soon as the freaking match ended. John, they gave their championships to John. They let him hold WWE Championship in one arm, one shoulder, and the World Heavyweight Championship on the other shoulder. If you ask me, we should officially consider those his 18th and 19th World Championships. For real. And then, I think he went to all four corners, held those titles up to the crowd. The crowd just loves it, cheering him on like there's no tomorrow, because there really isn't a tomorrow. Wrestling, in a way, died tonight, but in the most beautiful way possible. And then, John left his wristbands, I think, in the ring. No retirement speech, I don't think. Walks out. I forgot about the Miz, Joe Hendry, and R-Truth, but that was before the main event started. At least I brought it up, so. And John walks out, looks at the camera, salutes one last time, and hits the gorilla. The fucking greatest of all time. I don't have all of my John Cena shows. I got most of them here with me because, you know. SummerSlam 2025. This, obviously, Money in the Bank 2021. The first retirement tour shirt announced way back in July last year. The last real champion. Where's this? Florida. Tampa, Florida. The 2017, no, not the 2017, the 2023 short run he had. Make-A-Wish Kid for life. John Cena for life. My friend to the end. Thank you, John. I love you. You're my favorite ever. You're the greatest of all time. You won't be forgotten. I'll talk about you to my children, to my future wife. I love you. And yeah, that concludes what could be my final review ever for wrestling. And honestly, what a way to go out. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out. Have a good one.